Hi guys, Booktubeathon has officially started. I'm just on my way into work, but I didn't make it until 12 o'clock last night to start reading. I went to bed at like 11:30 because I was up at 5, so I haven't gotten that much reading done. Yesterday, I was really busy yesterday, so I didn't even get that much reading done, but I had to catch up on a buddy read that I'm doing, which is Soulless by Gail Carriger. So that's not officially on my Booktubeathon TBR, but that's what I've been reading. I got like 10 pages read, I think, of Ancillary, so I have that with me today, and I'll be reading that at my lunch break and on the way into work, so we'll see how I do. But yeah, hopefully it will go okay, but we'll see. Hi guys, it is day 2 of the Booktubeathon. I am still reading Ancillary. I'm about like 250 pages. I was hoping to try and finish the bulk of it last night, but then I think the weekend caught up with me. I was working the weekend, and then Sunday was just a really busy day for me, so I ended up like falling asleep really early last night, and it's just really hot in Ireland at the moment as well, so I think that just made me really tired. So I have 250 pages done. It's about 340 pages, I think. So I think I'm going to read most of it this morning before I go to work, because I'm in work in like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So I'm just going to chill out in the garden and read this, and then I will bring the Nightingale into work with me, and then I can just finish off the rest of this then when I get home tonight, because there won't be that much left of it. So I think that will be the plan. I'll see how that goes. So yeah. Hi guys, it is currently Wednesday morning, and well, Wednesday afternoon, it's like 12 o'clock, and I am almost finished the Nightingale. I think I have about like 5 or 6 chapters left, so I think I'm going to get that finished by tonight, hopefully, because I'll be reading it on the train into work now, because I have to get the train in about 45 minutes. So I'm going to keep on reading this until I have to go, I think. And then I'm still in my buddy read with Swirly Girl Reads, Janet over at Swirly Girl Reads with Soulless, and I'm on like chapter 7, and I'm really enjoying this. This is so good, it's really funny. But this isn't technically on my booktube TBR, but I'm reading it this week as well. But yeah, so I'm going to finish off the Nightingale. I also forgot to mention that I finished Ancillary by Leckie yesterday morning, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Thing is, I find it really hard to rate these books because they're so hardcore sci-fi that I just feel that I'm not smart enough, or haven't read enough science fiction to really rate them properly. So I gave Ancillary Justice, the first book, a 3.5 stars. But then I felt like this one, there wasn't as much happening in it, I don't think, but I fell into the story a lot quicker than the last time, and then I also seemed to understand a lot more of what was happening, and I understood it quicker. So for that, I gave it a 4 stars. I seemed to really enjoy it. I got through it really quickly, so I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Hi guys, it is Thursday morning, and I am just, after being up in the shopping centre and up in the library, because I was bringing back some books. I finished The Nightingale last night, and it was absolutely amazing. Just such a great World War II story about women doing something to try and help the war effort, living in these really terrible circumstances, Nazi-occupied France, and just them dealing with things and having to go through things that no one should ever have to go through, basically. And it was just really good. It was one of those type of books that I knew I was going to be like emotional at the end of it, so I made sure that I left it. It was kind of the book that I was like, it doesn't deserve to be finished on the train or on public transport. It needs to be finished where you're comfortable in bed or on like your reading chair in your reading spot. So I finished it last night after I finished work, and I was trying not to cry. I felt like I had a massive like hole punched into my chest. It was just so good. And It was just brilliant. 5 out of 5 stars. 100% recommend for anyone who likes World War II stories, maybe people who haven't even ventured into World War II stories yet. Really, really good. The pacing of it was great. Just the characters were great. They developed slowly on you. I didn't realise I was so invested in the story until about halfway through, when things started to get really intense for the characters, and I found myself really worrying about them. And that was when I realised that I was really invested in the book and in the characters. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Really good. So I've been to the library, so I might as well just do like a mini library haul now. So I got the Butcher's Hook by, who's this by? Janet Ellis, if you can see that there. I love this cover, I think it's so beautiful. So it just happened to be up at the front of the library, so I picked it up. And then I also got a book that I've been wanting to read for a while as well, and that is 172 Hours on the Moon by Johan Harstad. So I don't really know what this one's about, but I know it's kind of like a weird, like thrillery sci-fi kind of book, so that is going to be good. And then I'm only like 2 chapters away from finishing Soulless. That was my buddy read. Janet has already finished it. She finished it yesterday and she said it's brilliant, so I'm only 2 chapters away from finishing it, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And then I think I'm also going to, seeing as the Nightingale is a little bit heavy, I think I'm going to lighten things up a bit and read Dumplin by Julie Murphy today. And I also read a couple of books, or a couple of chapters of the Dog Heroes book that I got. So that's literally just a couple of like different kind of scenarios, like water rescue dogs, dogs saving people from human attacks, dogs saving people from animal attacks, that kind of stuff. So they have like these sections, and then just like little stories that are like a couple of paragraphs about these different dogs who've saved their humans. So it's just cute. It's just kind of nice bedtime reading. So I'm enjoying that as well. So yeah. And I got my eyelashes done today, as you can see. They're super long now. I got Lala lashes is what they're called, and I'm so happy with them. They are so cute. I love them. I feel like really glamorous right now because my eyelashes are so long. So yeah, so that is it. I kind of filmed some stuff in the library as well, so I'll leave like a little montage of what my library looks like. So until later on, I will update you about how my reading's gotten on. So until then, I'll see you later. Hey guys, it is Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday. This week has felt so long. And I was just in the hairdressers, getting my hair did, but I finished Dumplin by Julie Murphy. I like read a portion of this, big chunk of this last night, and I decided to finish it off this morning. And I really enjoyed this. It's about like a plus size girl who decides to join a beauty pageant, and her nickname is Dumpling, but her name is Willow Dean, and most people call her Will. And I did really, really enjoy this. I think I'm going to give it a 4 stars. I kind of wish there was more of the pageant. There wasn't as much of like the pageant like in it. Like she only entered the pageant like good 150 pages in, and then she wasn't even like that into it, and she was still kind of complaining a bit about the pageant. I'm like, well, why did you enter if you weren't really going to be like into it? But I did enjoy the way her entering it decided that kind of prompted the other plus size girls that she knew that they could do it as well, and they decided to go into it, so it was like a little gang of them, it wasn't just her. So I really enjoyed that. I thought that was nice, and I really liked the love interest, Beau, because a lot of the thing is she's kind of feeling a little less confident than she normally does, because she suddenly has this really good looking boy into her, and she's afraid of people asking questions about why he would fancy her and stuff like that. And I just thought he was really, really cute, and yeah, I just really liked him, and I love how he was the only one that like called her Willow Dean all the time. Everyone else called her Will, but he always called her Willow Dean. It was like his little thing, and I really, really thought that was just really cute. And even when he was introducing her to other people, he would call her Will. He would say, "This is Will," because it was like the Willow Dean thing was just for him to say, and I just thought that was a super cute thing to do. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I did enjoy it, and I know this has been picked up for a movie, and I think by Disney, and I think it'll make a really good movie. And the whole Dolly Parton stuff in it as well, I love, because I used to be obsessed with Dolly Parton when I was younger. and I used to like steal all my dad's CDs of Dolly Parton and play them when I was small. So yeah, I just really loved all those Dolly references in here as well, and I really enjoyed it overall. And then I also made a start on Seabiscuit. So this is going to be like my book and movie for that challenge, and I'm about 50 pages in. The text is quite small. This is like 400 pages and the text is quite small, so it'll probably take me a bit, and like it's not like a story, it's like non-fiction obviously, so it's a little bit harder to kind of like get through quickly, I think, and I don't read a whole lot of non-fiction, so I think I'm kind of like slowed up a little bit. My reading is a little bit slower with this one than it normally would be, but I'm really enjoying it, and I love Seabiscuit. I love his story anyway, so it's nice to see kind of the real story of him and the real people who like trained him and helped him, you know, become the winner that he was. So I really enjoyed that, so I can't wait to kind of dig into this a little bit further. Hi guys, it is Saturday evening. It's 8:30. I hate when Saturdays go by really quickly. It sucks. So yeah, but I'm officially on holidays, so that's great. I have a week off. I'm so happy. I'm going to Donegal tomorrow. I've just filmed my Donegal TBR, my holiday TBR, so you guys will be seeing that on Tuesday probably. I'm going to try and upload it tonight and schedule everything for while I'm away. But yeah, so I got some reading done. I finished off The Dog Heroes by Ben Holt. This was really cute. I gave it a 4 stars just for what it was, which is a couple of cute stories about dogs, and I did enjoy them. I could have done less with the stories where the dog protected someone or did something great but then died. I mean, no one wants to hear but then the dog died, but sadly the dog couldn't be saved. I'm like, could have left that story out. I didn't need to know that. So yeah, but 4 stars. I did enjoy it for what it was, and yeah. And then I just finished Seabiscuit by Laura Hillenbrand, and I really enjoyed this as well. For a non-fiction book, I really got into this. It was told in a really nice way. It was told kind of in a story-like way, so I really enjoyed reading it, and yeah, and I can't wait to go and finish and watch the movie tonight. So I'm going to go watch Seabiscuit tonight before I go to sleep, and I can't wait because I haven't watched this in ages, and it used to be one of my favourite movies, so I'm really glad that I'm going to be able to watch it again. And then I don't know if I'll get any of the Great Gatsby read tonight or tomorrow. I obviously have like a road trip tomorrow, so I'll probably get some reading done. This isn't long actually, it's only like 100 pages, so I should hopefully get some of this done tonight. We'll see, but yeah, so otherwise I'll be read tomorrow. But for now, that's all the reading I got done. Hi guys, it is Sunday evening and the Booktubeathon is almost over, and I finished almost all of my books, so I'm pretty happy. I'm just after finishing The Great Gatsby. I'm just up in Donegal at the moment because I'm on holidays this week, and once I got here I didn't actually read in the car at all. We were just listening to music, but once I got here I sat back and relaxed and finished The Great Gatsby, which of course is brilliant. It's one of my favourite books, so I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, and even though I only watched the film a couple of months ago, I want to watch it again, but I didn't bring it up with me unfortunately, so I'm going to have to wait to watch it. But I love that book, it's just absolutely brilliant. And then I'm about 50 pages into The 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin. This I've obviously won't probably get finished by tonight unless I speed read it, but this is about a girl who, she lives in this world where there is a kingdom called Sky, and it's where these kind of displaced gods live with these humans, and they're kind of like under the humans' control. And she comes back, her mother was disinherited for marrying her father, and she comes back and her grandfather acknowledges her and then announces that she is going to be one of the people who is his potential heir. So she's suddenly in kind of like this competition to be the heir, and she starts learning about all these things about her mother and about her family and stuff like that. So at the moment it's pretty good. It's a little bit jumbly at first, but it's actually starting to get pretty good. So that is it for the Booktubeathon. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Please leave me comments down below with all your thoughts and on the books I read, and if you've read them and enjoyed them as well. So until then, I'll see you guys again next time.